sip of your coffee, settle into your seats.
It makes me feel so good.
This is Adelaide's Jodie and Hayesy
I'm right here where I want to be. There ain't nobody stopping me.
on Nova. Jodies Diary.
Dear Diary, I've learnt so much this week, mainly that you can get away with absolutely anything in life if you say you're from the country and you play this music. Do you share a toothbrush with your partner?
Yeah.
And you, Andrew Hayes, in front of our entire team,
Yeah.
you've just gone, oh, I've just realised something that people may have thought was a bit weird. And we went, what, Andrew? And you went, when I was growing up on the farm, our whole family shared a toothbrush.
I'm making out like I'm an absolute hick. I'm not. Although this was the theme song on the farm.
So, on the back of Hazesy's lack of oral hygiene, we asked, what shouldn't you share? And for the record, Cheryl will say deodorant however the hell she wants. Go to Cheryl from Elizabeth Downs. What are you sharing that you shouldn't be, Cheryl?
Well, my husband, he's pinches my deodorant, which is for women only. I've got a son, I buy my son's deodorant. He doesn't use my son's deodorant. But he uses mine.
Yeah, well, sharing's caring. That's all we'll say.
That's it, the trend for the week. Hick music lets you take the absolute... Speaking of teeth or lack thereof, I had a premiership prediction.
Who's going to win the flag then?
At this point, Collingwood.
Collingwood. Okay, so the
Even
team
though they
that's on
lost the
top of the ladder. So your big giant prediction is that the team that's on top of the ladder right now is going to win the flag.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, how do you do it?
All right.
How do you do it?
7:23, the 31st of July, 2023, I predicted Collingwood will win the grand final. Speaking of footy, Tom Duday joined us in the studio, and sorry, he likes to put his head where?
Because you're one of those players who put your head in spaces where you probably shouldn't.
I don't think you can, to be fair.
Ease up, Jokes.
Wow.
Ease up.
Wow.
Well, I'm sorry about Jokes. I'm sorry.
Can we just mute our mic for a
Yeah,
sec? Hazy, we'll have a mature conversation.
We spoke about a man who spent 25 grand to look like a border collie. So naturally, we asked, what animal would you like to dress up as, and who would you prank? I'm going to dress up as a dolphin, and I'm going to peruse the really...
There she is. Jodie.
I'm going to peruse the really crowded surf beaches and just have a ball popping up in the waves next to the surfers, like going boo. What about this? Producer Zoe would like to take this opportunity to make her weekly food shop easier.
Going in a practical direction.
Okay.
Octopus.
Yeah.
So I can maximise my grocery shopping efficiency.
There's an ink clean up in aisle 4.
That's when you get really excited because the chocolate's on special.
Oh no, I've inked myself.
Speaking of extra appendages,
Man reveals what life was like living with 2 penises. 2v1. An LA truck driver has revealed he had 2, I'm just going to say penises, or I can play this. After he was born with a condition called diphalia, which happens in 1 in every 6 million birds.
di, of course, meaning 2, and phalia meaning penises.
Well, there you go. You just educated me. And I'm the one talking about the double doodle.
Dari, I have a confession. Sometimes I get the feeling in life that I actually can't do anything right.
2009, Ricky Ponting became Australia's greatest run scorer of all time when he made his 11,174th run, beating the record held by Alan Border.
Oh, okay. Who's the leading one now? Is he still got that record? Do you know?
He's still got it, I believe, unless it's Steve. Well, no, it is Ricky Ponting still, but, I mean, Steve Smith,
Yeah.
fast approaching.
Yeah, he's chomping on his coattails. That's not even an expression.
He's chomping on his coat. He's really hungry for some runs, isn't he, Steve Smith? Chomp, 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 chomp.
And sadly, like the man with the double doodle, I like to butcher things twice over. Oh, Euphoria stars Zendaya have, and...
My God. Oh, my God. It's 2 things. It's Zendaya, and also don't drop the S word on radio.
Apologies for the word Zendaya there, kids. So to all the Cheryls,
Deodorant.
dolphins, boo, and guys who are graced with double doodles, go off this weekend, kings and queens. Love, Jodie.
Jodie and Hayesy on Adelaide's Nova 919.
In the morning.
For great deals and cheeky getaways, whatif.com has just the place.
A winter hideaway's great, but bring on spring.
Jump on the What If app to book hotels, apartments, holiday rentals and more.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
Do yourself a favour. Jump on Jodie and Hayesy at Instagram and cast your vote and have a look at a genuine, good old-fashioned M&M off. Who saw this coming?
Well, I didn't, and it's got some real Trump vibes about it for me because I chose my song, which was Eminem, and then next minute, what? You've got an Eminem song as well? Like, do you have some documents stashed away? This is some real coercion and stealing of secret intel, I think.
I thought you were just about to pledge your allegiance to Donald Trump. And I thought, I'd keep that in the closet if I were you.
Just Jodie making Australia great again. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's it. Making the battle great again.
Yeah.
Now, how very dare you compare me to Donald Trump? Well, if I'm Donald Trump, then you're Joe Biden. How's that feel?
Like ancient.
How's that feel? Nobody can be Barack Obama.
I'm 7,000 years old.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All
well,
right.
if that's the case, I'm going to have a little nap in the corner.
Yeah, that's
because I'm
all right.
old enough to.
I'll wake you up when you need it.
Thank you.
This is Jodie's song, Without Me. No, it's a great tune. It's a really good tune. So what I will say is I don't mind who wins today because if this gets the job done, I'm happy. But sometimes you just choose some awful songs. Kenny Loggins, am I right? Come on.
Footloose.
But if you get this one over the line, I'm more than happy, okay?
No, you won't be. You will gloat.
Stop looking at me like I've got some kind of hidden agenda here. Like it's like reverse psychology. or
No,
something.
because if you win today, then you would have won 5 in a row.
Yeah.
And you would have come from 5-2 down to take the lead.
Incredible comeback, isn't it?
This is 7-6.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. No, you think I've got that wrong.
No, you're right.
That
No,
can't
you're
be
right.
right. Am I?
You're right. You convinced me. This is an awful song, ladies and gentlemen. Do not vote for this.
Oh, no. I've just seen the latest figures. Anyway, what's your song? Play your
Okay.
song.
This is Eminem, Lose Yourself. Of course it is. And if you don't mind as well, can we please just go back to 2002, one of the greatest movies of all time, 8 Mile, and let's specifically go to the final rap battle between B Rabbit and Papa Doc when Eminem just torched Papa Doc.
I know something about you. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. You in Paris?
This guy's a gangster. His real name is Clarence.
And Clarence was the home of both parents. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. This guy don't want to battle. He's shook because ain't no such thing as
Halfway crooks.
Okay.
I think we can all safely agree on that.
Well, I don't think you should be allowed to play audio clips from one of the greatest films of all time to support your cause. I don't think that's fair.
Hey, if you have clips to support your song, feel free to give them
You're
to
the
me
one
and I'll
that
play
cuts
them.
them up and puts them in the system and presses the buttons.
If you've got some ideas, feel free to give them to me.
Maybe I will.
Okay, maybe you
I'll-
will, but you probably won't.
Well, Matt, can someone come and impeach Hayesy, please? Immediately?
I will not get impeached like my forefather. Lose Yourself or Without Me. And make your votes at Jodie and Hayesy. Really tight too.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh, good stuff. We're going to announce a winner at 8 o'clock.
Coming up at 7:50 with Jodie and Hazy, Jodie brings us the juiciest stories you're waking up to.
Corey stars Zendaya have, and...
My God. Oh my God. It's Zendaya. And also, don't drop the S word on radio.
Jodies Juice this morning at 7:50 with Jodie and Hazy on Nova.
King Island beef, rich gravy, French-style flaky pastry. Find Herbert Adams pies at your local supermarket or convenience store. Herbert Adams, gourmet for the everyday.
Having one of those mornings? Forget the coffee. You need Smooth FM for feel-good tracks to get through the workday. You'll find it on the Nova player.
It's Edward here from Edwardstown Mazda. When I go to the school canteen, I get in trouble for taking food, which is weird. Because at Edwardstown Mazda, you can take much food as you like. They have fruit, muesli bars, cakes, biscuits, and fruit boxes. Mum should bring us here every week. Anyway, get your car serviced at Edwardstown Mazda. You can need whichever you want. I'm Edward from Edwardstown Mazda.
At AGL, we're helping customers find ways to better manage their energy use so they can save on their energy bills. With services like Peak Energy Rewards, Saver Centre, and our top-rated app. AGL. Join the change.
The Optus Living Network puts your family in control with tools like Optus Pause, Internet Turbocharge and Unlimited Data Day. Take control of your connection. It starts with yes. T's and C's, eligibility criteria and Fairgo policy apply. See website for details and prices.
Well, buckle up and prepare for the ride of a lifetime with Gran Turismo, the highly anticipated film that's about to hit cinemas.
Based on the unbelievable true story of a team of unlikely underdogs. We love an underdog in a film, don't we?
Don't we?
Yeah, it's about to get real hazy.
Yeah, the worlds of a struggling elite gamer, a failed race car driver and a motorsport executive collide, and together they're going to risk it all.
Gran Turismo delivers an inspiring, thrilling and action-packed story with a star-studded cast featuring David Harbour, Orlando Bloom, yum, and more.
Did you say yum? Okay. Watch out, Orlando. Gran Turismo proves nothing is impossible when you're fueled from within. A seat in cinemas from August 10. Yum, yum, yum.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Hazy's on Miss Daisy.
Oh, yeah. What day is it? Let me just check my calendar. It's Friday.
Oh,
it's Friday. Let's go. And take a little trip down memory lane. 4th of August, let's go back to 1956. Elvis Presley releases Hound Dog.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Oh, what a tune. Still makes me shake my hips. And what's going on? Why am I getting these feelings?
why are you doing that?
Elvis has got that sort of connection with people, though, doesn't he? I mean, who's probably in modern day got the same sort of connection that Elvis did back in the day? I'm going to say Harry Styles.
I would say Harry Styles also.
Harry Styles,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Lewis Capaldi.
Yeah, maybe. Meatloaf. Bless his soul, Meatloaf.
Is he still with us?
He's not with us. I think he's with
At
us.
the moment, then.
No, he's not with us.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right.
Yeah.
He's
As far
not-
as I was concerned, he wasn't with us after his performance at the AFL Grand Final.
He's dead to you.
But rest as he watches us from the radio heavens. 1981, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, born Rachel Meghan Markle, was born in Los Angeles, California. Today's her 42nd birthday.
Oh, how's things panning out for Megs?
Yeah, she's going pretty well. She's famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what she wanted? Is
I'm
that
not
what you're
sure.
saying?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. What are you saying?
controversial.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying, don't gaslight me.
Don't gaslight me. You gaslighted me first. You're gaslighting yourself. You're crazy. Oh my God, are you listening to yourself? You're crazy. 2015, Robert Downey Jr. named the world's highest paid actor by Forbes magazine. He earned $80 million. 4 non-Hollywood actors made up the top 10. So there would have been some Bollywood actors in there as well.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr., he's a very, very unique character.
Yeah, he's a bit different, isn't he?
Yeah, he made me have a slight interest in Iron Man purely because it was him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, otherwise, Iron Man. Yeah.
No, I'm a hard no.
Yeah, not for me.
No.
Yeah. 2015, Muppets, Miss Piggy and Kermit the Frog announced the end of their relationship on Twitter.
Oh, no, that's
Oh, no.
sad.
Yes.
I always thought they'd end up together.
Yeah, and everyone's like, why didn't it work? Well, I'll tell you why it didn't work. Because one's a pig and one's a frog. Okay? You can't cross-contaminate. It doesn't work. What are you going to do? Like a pig comes out with frog's legs?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that what's going to happen?
I don't know, Andrew, but you're overthinking it. You really are.
What about the kids? I just don't know. The number one song on August the 4th in 2010 was I Like It by Enrique Iglesias and Pitbull.
Enrique still married to Anna Kournikova?
Anna Kournikova.
Yeah.
I think they're still together.
I think they're still going strong.
That's nice. They'd have some very lovely looking kids, I would have thought.
Wouldn't they?
Yeah. I'd want to. Imagine if they didn't. That's the thing, though. Imagine if your dad was Enrique and your mum was Anna, and somehow you weren't blessed with looks.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
What is going on?
And imagine if your dad was a frog and your mum was a pig and you...
And you came out and you're like, I've got the pig snout and I've got these frog's legs. And I've got this big pig's body with these tiny skinny legs, and it's not working because my legs can't support my body. This is such a mess. Love's love, though. That's what we can say.
That's right.
Yeah, love doesn't have rules.
The biggest breaking story this town has ever seen is huge. Jodies Juice.
Oh dear, you think I've had a big week. Pop star Lizzo has hit back at a string of allegations from former dancers on tour, including claims of sexual harassment, saying they are false and unbelievable.
Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack.
Yeah, she certainly is.
3 women, Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams and Noelle Rodriguez. Whoa, hey, how'd it go with that?
Whoa, okay.
have claimed
I think Lizzo's the one who's been offending people.
have claimed they were victims of a hostile work environment, discrimination, false imprisonment.
What does that mean, by the way?
I don't
False
know.
imprisonment. When that first came out, I'm like, is she locking them up? Is she not letting them out? Like, what is happening here?
I don't know.
I might just put Abs on the spot here. Hey, Abby, what's false imprisonment mean?
Yeah, what was she doing?
She made them rehearse for 12 hours straight. She locked, like it's almost like a lock-in, really.
Yeah, right. Okay, because one of the girls said that she had no choice but to soil herself on stage because she made them go through such long re-audition processes and they felt like we can't even go to the toilet.
Yeah, wow.
That's showbiz, baby.
Yeah, I've been part of a few good old-fashioned lock-ins as well.
Oh, I thought you were
part of different football clubs.
I thought you were saying that you've soiled yourself on a few occasions.
There's a bit of soiling.
He has at the line before, I think.
There was a few instances of soiling there too, Abs.
Anyway, the allegations include fat shaming, while one of the saucier claims that I can't detail, but can I just say, in a club in Amsterdam, they were made to catch objects that were thrown from a place that I can't.
Didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Anyway.
Anywho.
What else you got?
No, that's the end of my Lizzo story, so that's when you do
Juice.
A lot of love for Thank God You're Here, which hit our screens on the magnificent Channel 10 network this week for the first time in 14 years. It was TV's biggest comedy launch since 2019, and that was Hamish and Andy's Perfect Holiday. So they had over 1 million viewers nationally. Well done, 10 Network.
Oh, good stuff. Well done, guys. Let's get a little bit of a glimpse.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Why? What did I do?
Have a seat.
You're from Neighbours.
That was, of course, Toadfish.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
The improv guy walked on stage and there's Toadie sitting on the couch. Very nice.
Felt like a Neighbours set.
Khloe Kardashian has revealed her cheating ex Tristan Thompson is living with her again. What?
Yeah, it feels like Tristan always gets a second chance.
He really
He's very much in with the Kardashians, isn't he?
Yeah. She said that the pro basketballer, who's the father of her 2 children, had moved back in with her, but it was temporary because his house is flooded. I'll tell
you what it's flooded with. Other women. They're just flooding out the door, but they still seem to forgive him.
Yeah. I just hope Chloe's got her boundaries on this one, you know. You know, it's important to keep Tristan at arm's length.
Yeah, her boundaries are, hey, Tristan, not 5 women at once, thanks.
Cut it back to 3.
Cut it back to 3.
Thank you.
Be a gentleman about it.
But it is nice they get along well enough because they are the parents to children, so that's always lovely.
Yeah, that's good. Juice.
What about this? What about this story? NFL megastar Tom Brady has put pen to paper on a deal that will see him become the latest American celebrity to take a minority stake in an English football club. So I think Ryan Reynolds has done it as well. He's buying into championship giants Birmingham City. Let's hear from Tom, please.
I'm officially coming on board at Birmingham City Football Club. And maybe you're asking, what do you know about English football, Tom? Well, let's just say I got a lot to learn.
Oh, my God, I would die for you, Tom. How good is he? That man could convince you to do anything, I reckon. All of a sudden, I support English football. I think LeBron's got a little stake in Liverpool.
Oh, does
he?
Yeah. Okay, there you go. So in completely unrelated news this morning, I've just Googled how do I become a fully paid up member of Birmingham Football Club.
You're like, what does that mean? What are my hands doing?
I've got no control. My fingers just went to the keyboard and typed out Birmingham FC. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, the Tom Brady effect.
Yes.
That's what happened.
Exactly right.
Very good stuff.
And that's Jodies Juice.
Let's get ready to round one. Ladies and gentlemen,
Battle of the Bangers.
Quick score update. It's even Stevens at 6 apiece. I think at one stage you were leading 5-2, and then the comeback.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, they'll make a 30 for 30 about this, I reckon.
What's that?
There'll be an ESPN documentary over this. One of the all-time great comebacks.
All right.
And I'm not talking about Tony Lockett in 2002.
No.
Will the interview go like this? Full credit to the boys.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's going to be fascinating viewing if you're the star of it.
Well, I think from my point of view, we just want to take it 1 week at a time. We don't want to look too far ahead, and full credit to the boys, and we're just going to control the controllables apps, you know?
Yep. Okay, so 2 songs this week. A bit of skullduggery that's gone on because I chose an Eminem song and then, whoa, what do you know? Andrew Hayes has chosen an Eminem song as well.
That was crazy, wasn't it?
Wasn't it crazy?
Yes, you had this. Coincidentally, I had this. You just would not read about it.
Isn't it funny the way the universe works sometimes?
There it is. And look who it is. It's camera guy Josh. Good morning, great man.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Now,
here we go.
We've done a lot of big things here at Nova 919, but this might be the biggest thing ever.
Jeez, this sounds quite tense, doesn't it?
Don't do that. Don't play the drone
God.
music.
It's 6-6.
Oh.
Someone's going to take the lead here. This is the most votes we've ever received. Wow. The winner constantly changed, but the person who goes 7-6 in this competition took the lead with only 4 minutes to go.
This is going to be such a good documentary.
All right, come on.
And the winner, Jodie.
Really? You're kidding. What is going on here?
I voted for Jodie.
How very dare you, Abby. I knew you voted for Jodie too. I can see in your eyes.
Oh, my God.
I did not see that coming. Oh, my gosh.
Goodness me.
I've been blindsided.
Actually, this is the second time this week I felt like crying. So I really needed this win. I can't begin to tell you.
Put the documentary on hold, please.
Oh, wowee. Thanks for voting, Adelaide. I really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart.
Look, I'm going to say as well that I, full credit to the boys being judged. I like the song as well, so congratulations.
Yeah.
But what it does mean is that this morning when we have our little handball competition, I'm going to smash you. I'm going to show no mercy whatsoever.
Okay.
But congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Can I just have my moment? It's really nice. I'm feeling really zen now. And the anxiety that I'm feeling when I go head-to-head with you is becoming quite unhealthy. So you know how Abby spoke about before having to see a psych?
Yeah.
I'm veering down that path.
Yeah.
I'm heading to Psych Town.
Yeah, you should write all these thoughts out like Eminem does.
Can we play my song now, please?
Sure. The winning song for this week is Eminem, Without Me. Congratulations, Jodie. Good stuff.
Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Fitzy Fridays, Fitzy Fridays. Da, 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 da. Fitzy Fridays.
Ryan Fitzgerald joins us each and every Friday, so very worldly. Good morning to you, Fitzy. Where do we find you today?
The beautiful Hayesy and Jodie. I am in Melbourne today at the front bar last night, so I am down here soaking up all the culture and the weather, and it's a beautiful time. It really is.
Yeah, Fitzy, we caught some of your work on the front bar last night, and I actually clipped up a joke that you made, and the boss firmly said, you can't play that on breakfast radio. So you had a good time. It was pertaining to the Port Adelaide doctors, and I was like, that's funny. And they're like, no, that will not go to air.
Oh, when has the HR department ever got involved with jokes on air? Give us a break. Leave us alone. Let us be ourselves.
I know, Fitzy. I mean, just before I said I'm not sure how my wife got pregnant, we're pretty sure it was a gift from Jesus Christ. So it's a bit of a watch the space with that one. Hey, Fitzy, I've got a question for you in regards to the front bar. The beers in front of you, prop beers, or are you allowed to have one or two?
No, proper beers. Yeah, no, we actually have a keg there, so they have a tap over at the bar where the guest stands, and every ad break, Hayesy, they just fill it up a little bit more, and you can just have. I mean, we're only knocking off probably one skewy a show, but you just have a little sip while you're doing it. It is the best. Actually, the only guest that went a little bit too hard was Carl Dietrich, who used to play for St Kilda, their big ruckman.
Yeah.
Jodes, he knocked off his beer within the first 2 minutes, and he kept pouring himself a new beer while he was on the show.
Was he a different version of himself at the end of the show?
We had to basically drag him out of the studio. He was on fire.
Yeah, and then you saw him load the keg into the back of his car as well. Jeepers. Settle down.
It is, you know what it is? I just love the concept. Mick started that and said, do you know what would be a great footy show? Just sitting down at the front bar, talking footy with your mates. And that's as simple as that. And now It's a juggernaut. So it is a great show. And Spider Everett was a great guest last night.
Yeah, I loved it when you went back through all Spider Everett's hairstyles over the years. Oh, my God. That man shouldn't be allowed near the Clairol hair dye.
Well, I didn't know, Jodes, that I thought he grew his own dreadies, but no, he had them inserted and paid for. Yeah, he had $400 it cost him, and they were fake dreadlocks.
Wow,
who does
extension. That? Who the hell does that? Hey, so
Who
obviously,
does that?
he wasn't at Sydney when you were there, Fitzy, but in terms of characters, who's probably the biggest character that you played in your time at the Swans and Crows?
Oh, God, Mickey O'Loughlin's a character. Very, very funny man. Who else did we have? You always need, Hayesy, you need characters around the club. I was never good on the footy field, Hayesy, so that was the area that I tried to excel in. I actually do remember when I was about to get delisted after my third knee reconstruction, Mark Rashudo actually went to Gary Ayres and John Reid and said, well, just give him one more year because we do need characters around the club.
Yeah.
And they all paused and started pissing themselves laughing and said, no, he's gone.
Maybe Roo doesn't have the pull that we all thought he did.
No, but that was my role at the club.
Well, Fitzy, one of my very earliest memories of you was being at the Alma Hotel, and there was a big group of Crows players there.
No.
And I looked around, I walked past, and then all the boys were laughing. And I was like, what are they laughing at? And I looked around, and there's big Ryan Fitzgerald with some false teeth in his mouth.
Oh, man.
Just rocking some false teeth at the pub, mate.
This is these are the things that you hope people forget about, because my kids are getting to the age now where they're quite disgusted with some of the things that I did when I was younger.
Yeah.
And it is hard. Yeah, well, I used to be an MC at the Alma on a Thursday night, Jodes. I used to go down there and get on the mic and go, hey, guys, we've got drink vouchers to give away and test tubes are, on Sex on the Beach. Yeah, of Illusion. That was it. That's what I was looking for. That was my role at the Alma. I was the MC.
Wow, and to think your footy career didn't pan out the way you wanted it to.
Roo used to pay me about $20 a week as well. The dog.
Yeah. Hey, before we let you go, we'll quickly talk about the Crows, Fitzy. Firstly, can they get it done and make the finals? And secondly, second part of this question, your thoughts and emotions after last week?
Oh, it wasn't that unbelievable. I just can't. I just, you know what, I said this on the front bar last night. I don't give a stuff if we don't make the finals or not. To win 2 showdowns, that's everything for me. And it was just a complete game. And to watch Taylor Walker, could have kicked 10 easily, but his 7 goals were just sublime. It was amazing. I think we're a good chance. The reason why I say I think we're a good chance now is that Took Miller is out for grabbing someone's agates, and I think we've got a really good chance now of winning the game because he controls the game for Gold Coast, and he's a great player. So the boys, I do like them giving Luke Pedler a bit of a break. I loved Borlace getting his first game. I loved what Mark Keane did for his debut game for the Crows last week. It's really good to know. And Matt Crouch, at his age, coming back and dominating still, it's great to know that we've got this depth at the club.
Yeah, really had his hands full, didn't he, Took Miller, with the workload that he's dealing with in that Gold Coast midfield?
Underused word agates too, Fitzy, so thanks for bringing that back. Appreciate it. Oh, dear.
No worries.
Very quickly before we go, Port are about to be handed their fine from the AFL. What do you think is a fair figure?
It's a tough one. I don't think fines make a difference, to be honest with you. A lot of people are saying it should be up around the $100,000 mark, but I mean, for a footy club, I don't think it means too much. I mean, it's a little bit of a kick in the guts, but it's a pretty big thing to do. Like, it was so obvious, and and the AFL are making such a fuss about not touching an opposition's head that I think they need to be made example of. And that's not because I'm a Crows fan or anything, but it is. I mean, you need to show everyone out there that you're doing the right thing. So I reckon it could be around. It'll be between 50 to 100,000. I reckon.
Jeez, look, he's the oracle, Ryan Fitzgerald. So we're just looking at a tweet from Sam Edmund. Fitzy, purely just come through. The AFL has fined Port Adelaide $100,000 for allowing Aaliyah back on the field last Saturday night.
Wow.
50% of it has to be included in the salary cap. So that hurts Port ongoing for recruiting and stuff there next year.
Crumbs.
Ooh.
Oh, $50,000. That was my contract at the Crows.
No, we have one less character at Port Adelaide.
Yeah, yeah, $50,000 plus, what, $50 a week at the Alma from Roo.
Yeah. Match payments were, a gold pass to Joplin's and a drink card at the Alma.
Yeah, you weren't really bothering the ATO too much, were you there, Fitzy?
No, I could run from the ATO, really.
Hey, Fitzy, appreciate your time like we do each and every week. Enjoy the weekend. We'll catch up again next week.
Love you guys. Speak to you then.